Hello, students. Now, hello, friends. Now I have to understand you. The chapter number 5, The Rise of Empires. In that, we understand this chapter. And firstly, I give my introduction. My name is Ayush, and I am in class 7th. And I am your mentor of all subjects SST, science, maths, and etc. All subjects. Okay. If we complete SST, science, and maths, then we will go on another subjects. So, in this I will see this. Wait a minute. देखिए, see there, this is our lecture number 1. This is our lecture number 1 because it's a very big chapter. It's not completed in only in one shot. When I will complete my assistant, then I will give you some one shots of the chapters. Okay, so we will do like what there 5 6 topics we will understand, which is introduction, Patliputra, a great city, and what is an empire, and also features of an empire. Okay, and then reasons for the rise of empires, and trade routes and guilds. Okay, trade in ancient India, guilds, Ashokan legacy, and rise of Magadha. Only this. Then we will understand in lecture number 2 the another topics that we discuss. Okay, so I will not prefer this in this image. I will prefer this in this that you see. Okay, if all the students see, may I see? Huh. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Take some water if you have to drink. चलो 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 स्टार्ट करें. May we start now? Hello, 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 hello. Start. Start now. Our chapter number 5. So maybe start. If I will upload the lecture number 2 after some sorry, tomorrow I will uploaded it on the YouTube, because I will have to take some thumbnails and made some thumbnails. So it's very taken time. Okay, so maybe start now. Our chapter number 5, The Rise of Empires. What? Chapter number 5, The Rise of Empires. Start now. Introduction. This chapter tells us about the rise of empires in India. This chapter tells us about the empires rises. Like there are many empires: Mughal Empire, Mughal Dynasty, Mauryan Dynasty, Mauryan Empire. Like this, there are many dynasties that we say empire. Okay, so what is empire? So there is an empire definition. What? There is an empire definition. So now we have to understand this. Empire, a large territory ruled by an emperor which includes many smaller kingdoms or regions. It is saying that in this empire is a larger territory or maybe say kingdom. In that small kingdoms comes, like in our यार थोड़ी गंदी ड्राइंग बन रही है, ज़्यादा अच्छी नहीं बन रही है मेरे से यार, ज़्यादा मजाक मत उड़ाना. कोई बात नहीं यार. Think this is India. In that, the head of the prime minister, the head of the kingdom, the head of India, and the prime minister of India. Okay, so Shri Narendra Modi. What? Shri Narendra Modi. And in this, they not only the our prime minister not control all the parts of India, because they do not know that in the Punjab what happening, they do not know in Meghalaya what happening, in this part what is happening. That's why they take some chief ministers. They tell that like in like Bihar, they will tell that what is happening there. Okay, and they will tell them, and if there is something wrong, so they will talk about the all chief ministers and the Prime Minister and Education Minister and many ministers talk about that, and IAS also talk about that, and then they will take a decision. Understand? Because only a emperor or only a ruler do not take a decision, because they only have their idea, not another's ideas. Understand? आई बात समझ में? All understand? Okay, only I understand you this? Understand? Okay, we complete this point. Emperors. Empire were large kingdoms ruled by powerful kings called emperors. It is saying that empire, you to understand you, empire is a large kingdom which is ruled by the emperor. Emperor means the king of the empire who make the kingdom a empire, who make a small kingdom, who make the small kingdom into an empire. आई बात समझ में? Understand? It means a kingdom, a small kingdom ruler, a small kingdom ruler who make his kingdom to an empire. We will learn how empires were formed, they were governed, and how they affected people's life. It is saying that in this chapter we understand how the empires were formed, and they were and how they were governed, and how they were governed means how they were governed by the ruler and the emperor, how they affected people's life, how are they important in the people life. Understand? The story of two friends, Bharisha and Dhruv, who travel back. I will tell you. There are two friends named Bharisha and Dhruv. They will go to a time machine, which we call Ithas. That we call Ithas, and they will go into Patliputra, which is present Patna, Bihar capital, Patna. Understand what? Patna. And they will go into that place, and what happens? They will see and they meet Ira, the daughter of an ironsmith. Ironsmith means Lohari. Iron smith means Lohari. Lohari means in English. Ironsmith means who made irons. Who made irons tools like that we know Hathoda, that we say hammer. Hammer is become by the ironsmith. The ironsmith daughter Ira, they meet. What? The name is Ira. They find Ira, which is the daughter of ironsmith. Okay, who shows them the grandeur of her empire. She show the both siblings, two friends, Bharisha and Dhruv, their kingdom, their grandeur kingdom. This grand kingdom. Soldiers marching, they will show these both friends. Ira show them both friends that the soldiers marching means, if anyone knows, no one knows, so I will tell you. Soldiers marching means this. Soldiers marching means patrolling. You know patrolling? गाड़ी में पेट्रोल डालने वाला नहीं. Patrolling. The police do patrolling. Not like that. They will doing protest ना. Protest जो हुआ था अभी. The protest happens now. To the education minister, that education minister Dharmendra Pradhan resigns. And why the people name them March? You know, 24 March. No, it means a disciplined, a peaceful, and that means peaceful protest, and that means पीसफुल वॉकिंग, मैं चल रहा हूं, शांति, पीसफुल वॉकिंग, but do not do anything, any soundation, sound vibration and anything, only walking by silence, like this, understand? So now we will complete this, only this is saying, you will see shoulder marching, okay? And now next, busy markets, the market where the many peoples of the empire and another empires are coming to take some things, okay? Many things, okay? Street entertainers and a strong city protecting its people, and street entertainers, nya nya nya, like the musicals, they entertain the peoples by the entertained क्या कहते हैं उसे, what we say that, talent, yes, talent, entertain talent, they are entertaining they're entertaining the people by their entertaining talent, okay? And a strong city protecting its people, and a strong city which is made by the made by the strong walls and also some mounts, some mounts that the enemy do not will shoot the guns and do not harm our peoples, okay? Also this shows that it was not just a kingdom, it was an empire. Because of this, soldiers marching, busy market, street entertainers, and a strong city protecting, because of this is not a kingdom, this is an empire, a large empire, understand? पाटलिपुत्रा, ब्रेक दूंगा, यहाँ से दूंगा मेरे को ब्रेक, फ्रॉम देयर प्लेस आई विल गिव यू ब्रेक, अभी हट जा भाई तू, हट रहा, हट जा, तेरा भाई बोल रहा है हट जा, चलो चलो, इतनी भी खास नहीं मैं, इतना भी खास नहीं मैं. Now we understand this part now, you understand? See, we understand all the topics. I will understand you the empire, Patliputra, the present Patna, okay, the present Patna, and now where we are, now we have to understand the Patliputra, a great imperial city, in detail. There are main points and key features. I will take some from which? From my ideas in my book. इतना भी मैं खास नहीं, चलो इतना भी मैं खास नहीं, चलो 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 चलो, इतना टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करना, सुबह सुबह नहीं है मेरी काम, चलो. Second, Patliputra, a great emperor city. We understand in the introduction the Patliputra, the present Patna. What the present Patna we understand. So now we have to go in deeper. We have to go dive in deeper. Dive in deeper means we have to go in detail of the topic. Okay. कैसे लग रहे हैं मेरे बाल? चलो चलो. Not confuse the students, bro. Patliputra, a great imperial city. Imperial city. Patliputra is a great imperial city. Main points we understand, then we understand the key features. Okay, 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 okay. Okay? हटना, क्लीन हो. ऐसे करेंगे हम भी, अंडरलाइन, ऐसे अंडरलाइन. Start now. Patliputra, modern Patna, was the capital of the Mauryan Empire. Patliputra, that I know Patliputra, that I tell you. Patliputra is a modern Patna, which is now the Bihar capital. And the Patliputra at that time, the Patliputra is the capital of the Mauryan Empire. We understand the Mauryan Empire in detail only in this topic, but only not in this lecture, in lecture number 3 maybe, okay? No, in lecture number 2 or lecture number 3, we will see that, okay? We have to see and important in this. Okay, it was a big, beautiful, and well planned city. It is a very big city and also a well planned city. There's many things. There are many things. This is a very beautiful city. Very, very beautiful city. It is saying. Okay, wait a minute. आवाज आ रही है ज़्यादा. कोई बात नहीं. The city was protected by strong walls, deep moats, and drawbridges, and it was a. Oh हाँ मैं इधर क्यों पहुँच गया? Sorry. The city was protected by strong walls. I will tell you. The city. Think if there is only a small kingdom. So the king of the small kingdom waste their money into their buildings and the protection of the kingdom. No, because he know it's a very small kingdom, and if will I protect it, so also the bigger kingdoms like empire will capture me. So it's not important. Okay. But if there is an empire like Burj Khalifa, if there is an empire, so it will very important because there is many kingdoms. Understand, you in an empire there is very small kingdoms, so it's very important to protect it. And to protect the empire, they use what they use. They use some strong walls. पत्थर की लकीरों कभी नहीं टूटूंगा, ऐसी walls. And deep moats means खाई. Deep moat means खाई. Okay. And drawbridges. Okay. And drawbridges means the bridges which only goes into the part of that. Okay. So wait a minute. So there's some problem. So now we start where we are. In drawbridges. What drawbridges? Drawbridges means the bridges, very small bridges to go into a small kingdom. And there's very culture, like to go in a kingdom and then go to any kingdom. To go in kingdom, there we use some small drawbridges. Okay. And there's some khai that the enemies do not attack on the people of the empire. It was a center of trade. It's a center of trade routes, and administration, culture, and politics. Okay. एक second, तुम रुको. See, it is saying that it was a center of trade. There's very much trade happen. There's very much trade happen in this Patliputra place, and understand, and it is means it's very important city of a trade, administration, culture, and politics. Politics. Start. Friendship. Maybe start. This is the center of administration, culture, and politics. Okay, I will understand you. This is a center. It is a main city. Patliputra is a main city where the trade, administration, culture, and politics is very much happen. And markets were full of goods. And the markets are full of goods, things like goods and services with like silk, spices, and other items brought from distant places. Like many things come from the another kingdoms and another empires, and they will sold at an amount in full of goods like I tell you, silk, species, and other items. Okay, and entertainers like acrobats and musicians made the city lively and joyful. I understand you. Entertainers and acrobats. Acrobats means the people who will music. They do music. Okay, musicians. Okay, made by the city lively and joyful. They make the city very lively and joyful in the Patliputra. And in the Patliputra there is very empires also. Not now. At that time. Okay. So where we are. So now we have to understand key features of the Patliputra. What Patliputra? Okay, strong fortifications. Sorry, strong fortifications. It means walls, moats, and drawbridges to protect the city. And understand you strong. If you have to use, and in your English you have to if you have to use walls, moats means khai that I say you, and drawbridges to protect the city. It is saying that to protect a kingdom or a city, they use moats, drawbridges, and walls. You have to say this in only two words: strong fortifications. What strong fortifications? I will give some vocabulary words, so do not take any tension when your Ayush is here. Okay? Not Ayush, Ayush Kumar. Ayush ke okay? Busy markets. Second is busy markets. यार वो नहीं है इधर, जो इधर होता है ना, देखो मैं ढूंढ लिया. मैं वो सोच रहा था इसमें ऐसे करके वो कर देता है ना. देखो क्या कहते हैं यार ये भी. See this. In that we know there we have to make shapes like this. Yes, this. I have to think like that. I will do like this. This, but there is nothing in that place. You see, there's nothing like this. Okay, that's why I am taking some time. Okay, do not take problem. Come here. See, bro. Okay, where we are, busy markets. हाँ भाई यार. Busy markets. Busy market means goods came from away regions. It is saying that the goods, the services, the items which is coming from another regions and another kingdoms and another empires. भैया क्या कह रहे हो? I am saying that the things and the items which is coming from the away regions. Away regions means like from another places. Like we know the things are produced. Like in India, the China things comes like that. At that time, the things come from another places and also from the kingdoms to make their kingdom rich. Okay, rich and make their image. Understand? Because of that, like Mauryan Empire make their kingdom rich. Because of that, it's a very important kingdom. And Mughal Empire also. Okay, busy markets. In that, if you have to say the goods and the items and the things like eraser and these and etc are coming from another regions or another places, so you have to say busy markets. Understand, you busy markets. There's also busy market comes. Where it comes? We understand, no? Somewhere the busy market comes. है ना? याद करो यार, मैं भी भूल गया. शायद ऊपर वाले पार्ट में आया था. Wait a minute. Where the busy market comes? Yes. See this. Busy markets. Understand? ज़्यादा टेंशन नहीं लेने को. Bro. Start करो भैया, start करो. Now we understand this also, busy markets. This we understand. Now we have to go on the entertainment. Entertainment means everyone knows what is entertainment. Who not knows? I will tell you. Acrobats, musician, and street performers. Like any person, like musician, any talent he have, any singing, musicians, and any acrobats, street performers, like do dance, and also you know na, like there's a like a ball no, that kada type, bada kada jo aisa hota hai na, that the girls and the boys take their full body, so it's a talent like that. It's an entertainment, bro. It's an entertainment. Okay, it is an entertainment. It's easy, bro. It's very easy, bro. center of important activities. It is saying a center of important activities. The center where the important activities comes, like trade, administration, culture, education, and politics. If the center of important activities comes, so it is the trade, administration, culture, and education and politics. Only in Patliputra. Patliputra? Patliputra. प्यास लग रही है ना, पियेंगे उनको. Save and prosperous city. What? Save and prosperous city. Prosperous city. It is saying, what is it saying? People lived happily and with pride. It is meaning that people who lived happily, they lived, if there is any tension, they will also happy at that time, and with pride and with their family. Pride means the family. Okay, understand. I will give you a 1 minute break when I will complete this. Okay. Patliputra was not just a city, it was the heart of a mighty empire. It is saying that Patliputra, Patna was not just a city. It's not a city. From the NCERT, it is saying that it's not a city. It was the heart of a mighty empire. It is the heart of many empires, like Mauryan empire's heart, and many. Okay, so we understand. Now I will give you some break, but wait a minute. There's some problem. Okay, wait a minute. I will take some water. Akansha, पानी दे दे. पानी मिक्स करके. Okay. Do not take any problem. Wait a minute. Okay. Drink water. Friendship bands. वैसे आज नहीं, अब कल है, but Sunday, that's why I will many students give friendship band to me today, but I will give them the friendship band that Monday, because tomorrow is Sunday, so tonight I have to give them any band, so I will give them band on Monday. Okay. हो गया, खत्म होने वाला है. लिख लो जो करना करो. पी लिया पानी यार, थोड़ा सा तो वेट दे ही दिया था मैंने. करूं स्टार्ट करूं क्या? चलो. प्यास लग रही थी यार. पी लिया सबने पानी. कर लो, वेट करो. कर लो. उठाए नहीं होंगे. चलो करो, स्टार्ट करते हैं. ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं देना है ना. 1 minute 30 seconds हो चुके हैं. ज़्यादा टाइम मेरे को नहीं देना है, क्योंकि मुझे बस समझाना भी है, और ये छोटा सा टॉपिक है, पर मैंने इसमें भी 30 minutes ले लिए हैं. But if I have to understand you in detail, and if I will do very fastly, so you will do not understand anything. That's why I will understand you in detail. My understanding okay. So now we have to do fast. Okay, so it's very, if we will do like this, so it's very lengthy, because we complete only one page in 30 minutes, so it's very highly. Okay, so fastly we have to do. Okay, but this is very high page, but all the pages are very short. You see, there's very short pages. Okay, so but we have to do now. We do not have to see is this is bigger or any shorter. Okay, so where we are, all the students are seeing, see, watching. What is an empire? Okay, what is an empire? So we understand the empire. We do not go in detail, bro. We have to go in detail. It's only a definition, not whole detail about, okay, that in empire what happens. Okay, an empire दिख रहा है एक मिनट तुम सबको? हाँ चलो दिख रहा है. An empire is a large territory. आ रही है आवाज? An empire is a large territory and by a powerful emperor. An empire is a large territory which is ruled by an king. That we tell not any ruler and not anything. We only say them emperors. We do not name them. Only we say the emperor, empire, king, emperor. It includes many small kingdoms or regions. I tell you, if you have to make an empire, you have to take many small kingdoms. You have to defeat many small kingdoms and regions to get their place. Okay? So may we start next part. The word empire comes from the Latin word. The word empire comes from the Latin word imperium, which means supreme power. Empire means the supreme power. Emperor, empire. Achha, empire. Empire means empire is a word which comes from Latin language by the Latin word imperium. Imperium. What imperium? And that means supreme power. Empire means, if someone says what is the empire means and from which word it will become. If it says definition, so you will give them this definition that I will tell on that part. If they say means only, okay? So you have to write supreme power. Empire. Supreme power. A supreme power. You have to say the empire is a Latin empire comes from a Latin word imperium. And you have to say which means supreme power. Supreme power. Next, small kings kept their rule by the paid tribute tax. अबे यार इतना easy, but paid the tax to the emperor as a sign of a loyalty. It is saying that, you know, if we go in the, I will firstly example you, then I will understand you this. Example like that, you are living in a rent house. Okay, you are living in a rent house. You have to give the, what we say, yes, cash, the rent to them. Okay, the owner of the house, you have to give him the rent of the house. Okay, you have to give now. So you have to give the rent of that. Like that, in this, a empire have some small kingdoms, and the small kings and the small kingdoms of the small kings are only in the shelter of the empire, which is of the emperor. So the small kings have to give tribute or tax or some another substances to make the emperor happy, and they do not get out the small kings of their kingdom, because it's very harmful from them, because the small kings and the small kingdoms have do not power. So any kingdom go and capture them, and maybe they will end it there. किस्सा खत्म कर दे. Ended their kingdom. Okay, understand? Or maybe the king is out and another king they will take from the small kingdom. Okay, so it's important to give tribute to the emperor or the kings of kings. You have to say emperor. Okay, emperor. The emperor ruled from the capital city, which was the center of administration, trade, and other activities. It is saying that the emperor only ruled the empire by the capital city of him. Like the Mauryan Empire capital is Patliputra. So they will rule their empire by the Patliputra, and because of that capital city, which was the center, which is the center of administration, like that our India have the main part Delhi, and in the Delhi Sansad Bhavan is the main part. So when the protest happens, the people have to go only in Sansad Bhavan, do not own any places, because it's the main heart of the, because it's capital. It's the capital of our India in Delhi, and Delhi is part, very important part of our India is Sansad Bhavan. And like that, the capital city is very important for the empires or emperors, okay? Emperor, sorry. Okay? We will understand this, clean this, clean this, clean this, clean this. Okay. In ancient India, empires were called. It is saying that in ancient India, the emperors are also called by their supreme power. From if they have a large kingdom, so they will say, if they have a very large kingdom and their image is very high in another kingdoms, so they will say Raja di Raja. Raja di Raja, it means kings of kings. It means Raja di Raja means kings of kings. And if there is some low, if there medium image, so it will come in Adhiraja. Adhiraja means overload, not means like ठीक ठाक, medium. And if there is very low in image and also not have rich and not have the rich empire, so it will say Samrat, Lord of all. Okay. There are three names in ancient India. Emperors were called Samrat, Adhiraja. एक मिनट यार, कलर अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है, रेड लेते हैं, है ना? Samrat, Adhiraja and Rajadhiraja. It's very important, bro. You do not know. These three are very important. In that they will ask, what are the emperor's name in ancient India? You will confuse what? मास्टर ने तो पढ़ाया था, क्या था? You have to only learn SR, Sar या Ras. S for Samrat, A for Adhiraja, and R for Raja दी राजा, Kings of Kings. हमारे राजा दी राजा है ये. Like this the emperor. एम्परर भी कहते हैं इनको, पर एम्परर्स को राजा दी राजा, सम्राट और अधिराजा भी बोला जाता था एंशिएंट इंडिया, पर अब नहीं बोला जाता क्योंकि नाउ इन लाइक डिक्टेटरशिप इज हैपनिंग, बट इन दैट दे विल नॉट से सम्राट, not अधिराजा, they only said king and queen, but in some places they will say Samrat, Adhiraja and Raja di Raja. Okay, so do not think that the names are not here, they will use. Are completed. What is an empire? We completed. We done. So we will have to go on another topic, which is features of an empire. It is see this. This is very bigger. Okay, but we will complete. जब तक हमारे आयुष भाई हैं सब कंप्लीट करा देंगे. एक मिनट, दिख रहा है क्या? थोड़ा ब्लर आ रहा है ना, कोई बात नहीं यार, अब मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ, मेरी गलती थोड़ी ना है, जो बनाते हैं उनकी गलती है, इसमें मेरी गलती तो नहीं है ना. स्टार्ट. बस सब सही है, अब मेरे भाई का सही है, चलो चलो चलो, ज्यादा भी खास नहीं हूँ मैं, अरे हल्के मलेरिया हो. ब्रो चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं. फीचर्स ऑफ एन एम्पायर इज द थर्ड टॉपिक of our chapter number 5, the rise of empire. So now we have to understand the features of an empire. So there are 7 types. Sir, how many types? 7 types. Sir, they are very large. Sir नहीं हूँ मैं, friend, not sir, only friend. There are 7 types. 7 टाइप्स तो इधर आएंगे ही नहीं ना, मेरे को लिखना चाहता हूँ, ज़्यादा बड़े हो जाएंगे. There are 7 types. There is only point, but I name them, okay? Because it's important, okay? So do not think anything bigger, okay? So may we start. First is large territory. Large territory means empires covered vast areas with people of different languages, culture and regions. It is saying large territory means empires, empire which cover the vast areas, the many areas of a with people of different languages, cultures and regions. समझाता हूँ. It is saying that large territory means empire, empires which use vast areas, many areas of the peoples or kingdoms of different culture and religion. Many different cultures, like in Punjab there are different culture, like that the small kingdoms have another culture and religions, and but they will make an empire of that. It's called large territory. खत्म. कैसे बोलते हैं? 7 मिनट में खत्म कर देंगे. एक्सपेंशन बाय वॉर्स. कितना? Expansion? No, expansion. Expansion by wars. Expansion by wars means empires. Emperors expanded their kingdom through wars and conquests. It is saying that the emperor, the king of empire, the king of kings, Maharaja the Raja, या Raja the Raja, the Raja the Raja, who, ये तुम emperor बोल लो, the emperor who make their kingdom or make their empire are rich by tax and also bigger their kingdom by doing wars and conquest. War means do some wars and conquest means to do some shart that we say. Okay. Now we have to go on the strong forts. What? The strong forts. What strong forts? Strong forts. Strong forts. Now come. Cities had strong walls, monks. What? एक मिनट, दिख नहीं रहा है मेरे को, तुमको दिख रहा होगा. What is written? हाँ, moats. Moats. ठीक है ना, मेरे को नहीं दिख रहा है ना. Moats and drawbridges to protect from enemies. Protect from enemies. It is saying that cities, strong forts means the empire use the empire use some strong walls and moats means khai, and drawbridges that understand you and protect from enemies. Like if there is a khai, okay, khai and strong walls, okay, and the drawbridges, okay. So if our kingdom is safe, yes bro, like think this is a kingdom, okay, and there is a khai. After this there is a very lambi khai, like this there is a khai, okay, and there is some drawbridges, and also there is the material is made by the strong walls, okay. So it's very important because of the moats khai, because of that the peoples of another empire and kingdoms do not come to the another empire, and if they come from any reason, if they come by do something, so there is strong walls which protect, and then when they come here, if they come here, so our enemy, we know that there are enemies, so our army go and shoot him. So there's no chance that any come to their kingdom. But sometimes the empires are gone by the uh, gone by the their what we say, yes, by the by the armies, because sometimes the army of the kingdom, they will give dhoka, that we say, like they will not they will give them a rasta, they will give some path to them, and then they come in the kingdom, and then they will they will shoot the king, and then the king is die. Because of that, the army do not have to do something by the, if the king said something, then the army have to do that. If the king do not have to, the king do not say, so the army do not have any right to do something. Okay. Control over resources. Control over resources, like it means the emperor have many things like rivers, trade routes, and fertile lands helped in collecting tax and growing rich and okay. देखो तुम्हारा भाई कह रहा है, it is saying that a kingdom or an empire having have rivers, trade routes, and a fertile land to grow rich and crops. Okay, and because of that, they will give the land to the farmers, and the farmer give tax, tribute to the king or to the king emperor. Okay, because of that, the when the tax comes in large amount, because of that, the kingdom, the emperor large the kingdom and make it protective. And some emperors sorry some empires are declined, some empires are declined because of the because they will not use, and they will not get the taxes in much amount, so that because of that they will not bigger their this kingdom, and they will decline, because the peoples come, and then the other kingdoms come and uh, kabja, they will take their territory. Powerful army, what we say, armies, infantry. Acha, armies had armories, cavalry, war elephants, and iron weapons for for defense and victory. It is saying that there's, if you have to make an empire in very in image, so you have to make powerful army. In that, in army you have to take infantry. Infantry means the people who walk and kill the people by the weapons of iron weapons. Okay, and cavalry means the people who will ride the horses and then kill the peoples. Okay, and the war elephants means the elephants will, which kills the people of another kingdom. पालतू हाथी रहता है ना, पालतू हाथी, पालतू कुत्ता, like that pet elephant. Okay, and what means iron weapons? Iron weapons means the weapons that the army use to defense and get the victory in the what we say, wars. Okay, local rulers, small kings. Local rulers mean small kings or chief ruled their areas that gave tribute and stayed loyal to the emperor. I will tell you that local rulers, it is saying that small kings, the small kingdoms king, like chief ministers of the India, they will give tribute, but at that time they will have to, small kings have to give tribute to the king emperor, to the emperor. They will have to give tribute to the emperor. Tribute and tax and another things like something to get in the to get the image loyal, to get the image loyal in the mind of emperor to the kings, and they will give the, and the emperor gives shelter to the small kings, like okay. It is saying that that's why these chief ministers and small kings become the loyalty, like the dog, like the pet dog, become the loyal to get the food. Like that, they will have to take shelter. They will become loyal in the presence of them. Now, last of this topic, not fully last, good administration. If you have to make an empire and very good empire, so you have to take good administration. Good administration means fair laws, local administration, and promotions of culture kept the empire unlimited. It is saying that good administration means fair laws. Do not like that if you have like only a one king and you do not like this king, you only like this king, do not like this king, so it's not a fair law. So you have to make the fair laws. Okay, and local administration, and you have to make local administration. You do not have to do anything. You have to make the local things very important. And promotion, and you have to give promotion to the chief minister, sorry, to the small kings, and also the armies. Like if the army is small, so they will have to give a small salary, then you have to give big salary, and then big like this. You have to do promotion of the kings and the army. Okay, and of culture kept the empire unlimited. And you have to also grow crops and get the culture very high to get the empire not decline. कितना टॉपिक बचा है? अब देखो फोर्थ पेज, then fifth, sixth, three, only three. Only three, bro. Only three. Do not take any tension. Only three are happening. I will complete this. Then I will give you a break, and then we will do these two topics, fifth and sixth. Now first we have to understand the fourth. There. दिख रहा है ना? एक सेकेंड, ये क्या है यार? ये क्या? एक मिनट, चलो पेन गिर गया था, सॉरी. स्टार्ट करें. Reasons for the rise of empires. It is saying that the reasons that the empire rise: desire for fame and glory. Yes, desire for fame and glory. It is saying kings wanted to become famous and leave a lasting name in history. It is saying that the kings, the empires, you have thinking like that why the emperor are doing many things. They will not do like this is the emperor, and why he not using the taxes and tribute in his presence, in their food, in his food only. Why? And do not give salary much to the army, and that why? Because he have to give his name in history. He know if we are died, our things are written on the rocks, and our pedia, our sons, like this, they will know about us, like that we are a great person. That's why they have make their empire larger. Because of that, their name is they will give some things on the rocks, write some things on rocks, and on also on the walls, on the walls of the kingdoms and empire, that if we are died, so the another empire knows that how it happens and how it is using. Okay, and how they will do many bigger things. So his name is very high, and all peoples know about him like this. That's why they will have to give her fame. They have to make him or her fame and glory. We will understand now control of resources. As this is also important to control fertile land, minerals, water, and trade routes, which helped in a strong economy, powerful army, long-term stability, and self-sufficiency. It is saying that if you have to rise your empire, you have to use or control your fertile land. You have to do not control where you do not have to do like that. You do the land very fertile, not like that. You have to control the fertile land and minerals in presence, not in much amount. In that way you eat, and water and trade routes, and which help in, and these things help you in many things like a strong economy. They make your economy very strong and powerful army, and because of that your army is very powerful, that they got very fertile land and trade routes, water and minerals, so they will they will do things like our king is doing very good things for us, and long term stability, and your kingdom is not declined because of that, and self sufficiency. Okay. The nest protection, then increase, and then spread of, then it's ended. Okay, see, like blah blah bomb bam pitam bomb bam. Start now. Protection and security. Protection, you have to protect your kingdom. A large empire could better protect people from enemies and internal problems. It is saying that you have to protect and security. It is saying that a large empire could do better to protect their peoples from enemies of their kingdom and internal problems. You have to make your army powerful, and you have to do protection and security to make your people safe from the enemies, and increase in trade. You understand this? An increase in trade and wealth. It is saying that increase in trade, you have to make your trade very in increasing amount, and wealth in increasing amount. Okay, more trade and taxes brought wealth and prosperity to the empire. It is saying that increase in trade and wealth, more traded, more trade and tax brought wealth and prosperity to the empire. If you got that most trade, more trade and taxes, so your wealth and your kingdom is very high in image, and spread of culture and ideas. Empires helped in culture exchange and development. It is saying that empires in spread of culture, if you spread culture and ideas in not in medium in your not in presence amount that you feel. Empires help in cultural exchange and development. If you exchange your goods and foods to another, so you will get the you will get the tax, so you will get the what we say tributes and some money in cash. Because of that you will strong your empire. बस ये वाला, बस ट्रेड रूट्स एंड गिल्स, एक छोटा सा है देखो, बस ये दो मैं समझा दूंगा 2 मिनट में, ये दो समझाऊंगा, फिर ये तो हम कर ही लेंगे. ओके, तो बस ये पहले समझ लो. only this bro, only this. Trade routes and guilds. Trade routes and guilds. Trade and trade routes. Trade was very important for the growth of empires. जो trade है वो very important है. It's very important for the growth of empires. Goods were carried by land routes and sea routes. It is saying that goods were carried to another places by land routes and by some sea routes, by the rivers. Major trade routes connected different regions of India and other countries. It will trade routes connected different regions and of India and other countries. Okay, items like textiles, species, and gems and metals. What do you say? What is this? Ivory, handcrafts, and animal were traded. If you have to trade these items, so you will get the taxes and you money. So you will make your empire larger. Guilds, shrenis, traders and craftsmen formed groups called guilds. Means trader. I will understand you whole this. It means traders, like the peoples make a large, like the markets, Wednesday market, Shanivar market, like that they happen, and that the all people make their all things in only a table. Because of that, all people come only that, because on that place, because the all things are on that place. Okay, this saying that each guild had a head and rules. Okay, and if these people have doing their things on only of one place, so in that anyone is an head of this. Okay, so now we understand this trade in ancient India, legacy of guilds, Ashokan legacy, the rise of Magadha. Only understand these both, then we understand this. कोई बात नहीं, छोटा टॉपिक है बस. Trade in ancient India, guilds, Ashokan legacy and rise of Magadha. Trade in ancient India. India braided with, sorry. India traded with many regions like the Central Asia, Rome, Southern Asia, and Arabia. It is saying that India traded many things on many regions like Central Asia, Asia का बीच वाला part, and Rome, Southeast Asia, and Arabia. Okay, both import and what is export of goods took places. It is saying that both import and export of goods took place. Like the another place give things to us, and we give some things to them. Like that, the export and import is happening. Like trade brought wealth and new ideas. Trade make many ideas and make many wealth and new ideas. Okay, and legacy of guilds continued for many centuries. Guilds are coming from many centuries. They are happening from many centuries. They helped in the growth of Indian trade and self-governance. They helped in the growth of Indian trade and self-governance. Their spirit of cooperation is still recommended. The spirit of cooperation at that time is also still remembered now. Understand? Ashokan legacy. Ashokan legacy. Emperor Ashoka Mauryan dynasty is known for peace, justice, and welfare. The Emperor Ashoka, which is of Mauryan dynasty. Emperor Ashoka the Great, Ashoka the Great. Okay, the Ashoka the Great choose the path of peace, justice, and welfare. It is saying only that. Okay, they're known as the for peace, justice, and welfare, and they also start the Buddha. Sorry, they also what you say? Take the path of Buddhism, okay, and spread the Buddhism. He spread Dhamma, good conduct, built roads, houses, hospitals, and wells. It is saying they spread Dhamma, they spread the good conduct things, and also built roads and rest houses, hospitals, and wells for the another people which come from another places. Okay, his edicts give us important information about his rule and society. His edicts, his written on the rocks is also give us many edicts that how they will rule their society and how will they rule their empire. The rise of Magadha, how the Magadha rise. Only this part happened now. Only this left, okay? We will see now. Only this happened, then we ended. The rise of Magadha. Magadha was in the fertile Ganga plains. The Magadha is a place which is only in the fertile Ganga plains. That we understand in first chapter, Ganga plains, okay? Where the Ganga plains are had. It had rich resources like iron, forest, and water. It has strong rulers like Bambasara and sorry, it had rich resources like iron, forest. In that place, in Magadha, Magadha is in Magadha. There's very rich resources. There are very much in quantity of iron, forests, and water. It had strong rulers like Bimbisara and Ajeshtura. एक सेकेंड. अच्छा, अजय ताशतुरा. It is saying that they have strong rulers in Magadha. In that there are the two rulers name, which is Bimbisara and Ajastura. Bimbisara we understand in sixth class, and Ajastura also. Okay, many kingdoms are very excited to take the place of Magadha because it's very rich in diversity. In it's very rich thing. It's a rich part. Okay, it is rich in iron, fossil water. It became a powerful it became a powerful Mahajanpadas and the base of the first empire in India. It's a powerful Mahajanpadas. The Magadha become the powerful Mahajanpada and the base of the first empire and become the first base of the empire in India. Okay, understand? So we will completed. Thank you. हमारा थैंक यू लिखा आ गया है. थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स. बाय बाय. मिलते हैं अगले लेक्चर में, लेक्चर नंबर 2. सो मे वी गो नाउ. Wait a minute. Yes, may we go? Bye bye. We will meet in the lecture number 2 of the chapter number 5, the rise of empires. So bye bye. Thank you for all of you to get in this class. Bye bye.